It's Community Safety Saturday here on That Jack. With Jack Stockton, we are going in depth. Today, Jack sits down with Mark Glass from the Poly Glass Foundation and Barbara Howard, Frank McKnight, and Keith Lynch to talk about Community Safety Saturday, an event happening today in Chico. During the event, parents will receive a free DNA collection kit, child safety tips, and a 9-point plan on what to do if your child disappears. Also, we will be welcoming back Big Mo and the Full Moon Band. Now, it's Jack Stockton.
All right, wow, look at this audience. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to a very special That Jack show. Today, we're going to give you the tips on how to keep your child safe. And also, from car seat safety to knowing what to do if your child disappears. Capital Insurance Group, CIG Titus, with Associates Insurance Center, will be hosting Community Safety Saturday today, right here in Chico. Mark Klaus with the Klaus Kids Foundation and Barbara Howard will also be here to talk about their involvement with the Community Safety Saturdays. But first, to tell us more, please help me welcome Community Safety Saturdays representative Frank McKnight. Hi, Frank. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. All right.
How are you?
Tell me a little bit about Capital Insurance Group.
Capital Insurance Group is an insurance company. It's located in Monterey, California. That's where our home office is. It's been around for over 100 years. We sell personal homeowners insurance, personal auto, renters insurance. We insure owners of apartment buildings, owners of commercial buildings. We insure a lot of agricultural business throughout the state of California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada.
Tell me a little bit about the, you insure people without having something actually happen.
Well, our claim to fame and the thing that distinguishes us from our competition is we're concerned about our clients' safety and security both before loss and after loss. Sure, we're there to protect them and pay for that loss, but more important, we try and educate and offer that special service of our clients being safe and secure all their lives.
And you'll never know how important it is because I have business friends of mine who have lost their businesses in fires and different things like this. And just to have that sense of safety and security is fantastic. Speaking of safety and security, we've got the Community Safety Saturday coming up. Tell us how CIG got involved with the Community Safety Saturdays.
Well, the Community Safety Saturday is a free community educational event where the family can come to that event and they can learn about child safety and they can learn about what to do if their child disappears from them. And again, not only our policy holders, but we're also reaching out to community because, you know, CIG truly cares that much where we want to be involved in the community and we want to be able to, again, provide that safety and security.
Absolutely, and that's why you're here today is because the That Jack Show and everybody here, we care a lot about our community too and how to help these kids and parents with the tools and tips that they need to keep their kids safe. So it's really important. Talk about a couple of the events that'll be taking place at one of these Saturdays.
You know, there's two main reasons that you're going to bring your family and your children to this event. When you come, you'll be able to meet with Mr. Klaus of the Klaus Kids Foundation, and he's going to take your child's picture, he's going to take their fingerprints, he's going to do a DNA sample, and he's going to send you home a kit that includes that and 9-point safety tips on what to do if your child disappears.
And I'll tell you something, with a 13-year-old daughter, you're not doing anything with her without me investigating your whole family. And all of my life, I was always like, what would I do? How would I protect her? Well, I hear that they're going to be giving out a kit collection, a DNA kit collection kits to parents. Is that right?
That's correct. And in addition to that, the Highway Patrol is going to be there. We partner with the Highway Patrol. They will come and they will do car seat inspections. And they will inspect your car seat, and if it doesn't meet inspection, they will give you one that does.
So basically, everybody needs to get out there and find out where they sit safety-wise. If they need to learn something, if they can do more, that type of thing, right?
Absolutely. And not only that, you can also have some fun. We're going to have radio stations there. They're going to be playing music. We're going to be giving away prizes.
Fire truck tours. They're going to have rescue dogs. All kinds of fun stuff. I will be out there, so I encourage everybody at home, please get out there. Tell them where they can go. What website can they visit to get more information?
CIGinsurance.com.
Or you can visit thatjack.com and find their link on our website as well. Frank, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. God bless you, and we wish you nothing but well, and thank you so much for bringing the safety to our community. We'll be right back with Keith Lynch and his new baby girl. He's a new father to talk about what safety means to him today. Hi, welcome back. Listen, when you become a new parent, there's something that changes about how you look at the safety of your children. To help talk a little bit more is a new father and a CIG representative for the Community Safety Saturdays. Please help me welcome Keith Lynch. Keith, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join us today. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name is Keith Lynch. I work at CIG Titus here in Chico, and I'm kind of in charge of operations, and I live here in Chico.
And that's how you tied into the Community Safety Saturdays, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What changed for you when you became, this is your little one, introduce her for us.
Everyone, this is Avery Lynch. She is my 5-month-old daughter, and
that's beautiful. So a lot changed with you in regards to the safety of your child when she was born, right?
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about it.
There was so much that I didn't know being not having children. Now that I have kids, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I keep my daughter safe? How do I find the right child safety seat? How do I screen daycares? There's just so much out there that is available to young parents, new parents, and just the community in general.
So for new parents out there and fathers just like you, how can they benefit from coming to this Saturday today?
Well, what we've tried to do is pool a lot of the resources already available in the community. There's going to be many organizations that help ease your mind and put...
It's really important. Okay. I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's really important that we realize that we have a lot of help here in our community. It doesn't take one of these big national events coming to our community to get this type of help, right?
Absolutely. We've got all of our local organizations that are going to be coming and putting on displays, demonstrations. It's really going to be a great event. There's going to be food, games, fun, and a whole lot more.
And what are the times? What are the times?
It's Saturday, May 5th, 10 to 2 p.m. in the Chico Walmart parking lot.
So today from 2 to 5?
From 10 to 2.
From 10 to 2 today, get out to the Walmart parking lot, right?
Yes.
Okay, and they're going to have everything from the fire truck tours to rescue dogs. Also, you can bring your car seat and they'll actually check your car and your car seat right then and there, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. Now, what would you like other parents out there to do as far as how can they get involved to help your cause?
Just come out. Just come out, show up, see what's available to you. Use some of the resources that are available to us here in the Chico community.
Give them an example of a resource.
We've got life jackets coming from the Department of Boat Air Safety. They're going to be life jackets giving out in various sizes. You can't be out on the water without having an approved life vest.
That's right. That's right. Well, fantastic. Listen, and somebody wants to say hello. Hello, little one. Hello, little one. Well, awesome. Listen, she's going to be out there. I'm going to be out there. You're going to be out there. Mark Klaus with the Kids Class Foundation will be out there as well. Barbara Howard, a lot of representatives, as well as sheriffs, CHP, a lot of Butte County departments will be out there as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to come visit us today. It's probably one of the most important shows I've done.
Thank you, Jack.
I really appreciate it, okay? Listen, when we come back, I'm sitting down with Mark Klaus of the Kids Class Foundation. He's going to give you a 9-point step to how to keep your child safe and what to do if your child disappears. Thanks again for watching, and we'll be right back. Mark Klaus, president and founder of Class Kids Foundation, joins me today. Mark, how are you?
I'm good, Jack. How are you?
Good, I'm wonderful.
All
Listen,
right.
give us a little overview about the Class Kids Foundation.
Well, sure. The Class Kids Foundation was founded to give meaning to the death of my daughter, Polly Klaus, who was having a slumber party in her bedroom on October 1st, 1993, when a bearded, knife-wielding stranger invaded the party, tied up Polly's girlfriends, and stole her into the night. We spent the next 65 days searching for Polly to find that she had been kidnapped, raped, and murdered by a recidivist violent offender who now resides on California's death row.
Unbelievable. Now, you've taken all of that fear and all of that anger and all of this to create the Class Kids Foundation. Tell us a little bit about how important it is for the Class Kids Foundation Print-a-thon and why parents should take their children to the Community Safety Saturdays?
Well, sure. I mean, Class Kids is all about stopping crimes against children and doing that in a variety of different arenas. The one that you're specifically talking about is a grassroots arena that gives us the opportunity to get out into the community and meet people and share our child safety ideas with them, and then provide those families with a suite of child safety tools that will hopefully empower their kids and keep them safe.
Speaking of tools, because it's important, we take all of the parents out there that have fear of something's going to happen to my child, and we're going to empower them by this event. Is that right?
Well, listen, fear is a great paralyzer in our society, and I think you know that as well as I do in so many aspects of our life, but certainly in the child safety aspects. And I think what people have to do is get over that. They have to understand that if they empower, if they educate, if they make their kids aware, that their kids are going to be able to then avoid victimization, and it'll go a long ways towards fulfilling, you know, making them the people that we all hope that they are.
Which is key, because it is our responsibility as parents to give these children a fair shot of protection. What are some of the things that you're going to be offering and some of the events and activities out there today?
Sure. Well, what we're going to be doing is fingerprinting the kids, photographing the kids using electronic equipment, giving their parents what we call a biodoc, which will have form fields on them for the parents to fill out personal and private information. And it's important they understand that we're not databasing anything. We're not trying to compromise anybody's safety or anybody's privacy. On the back side of the biodoc will be updated proactive child safety tips, a 9-point plan on what to do in case of an emergency. With that, we're giving them a DNA collection kit, and we're giving them either a Shrek web browser, which is a child-friendly web browser, or a Class Kids produced video on what to do in case of an emergency.
Which is unbelievable, because I know an ID card, a photo of your child when they come up, you had touched base on this before, that they're smiling, they're normal, but a lot of these kids that are taken and kept for a long time, they're not smiling, they're not normal. So tell me a little bit about the different pictures of images of kids that you would like people to see instead of just that smiley picture, so we can identify somebody if we see them on the street.
Well, sure. I mean, we want to see a kid in a natural state. At best, we want to see a kid in a natural state, because generally that's the persona that they're going to have when they're out in public, with rare exceptions. I mean, there are kids that are always smiling.
Right.
And it's hard to find a picture of some of these kids. As we have found out in the case of Sierra Lamar, the missing girl in Morgan Hill, California, right, there's only one picture of this girl not smiling. So we'd like to get them in a more natural state, and you know, deal with them on the level of reality and not the level of gumdrop dreams.
Right, because when you're out in the real world, you might see one of these kids but not recognize it because they're not glowing, they're not smiling, they're not that type of thing. Listen, Mark, everything you do is absolutely unbelievable. Tell me future goals that you have for Class Kids Foundation.
Well, we're on the verge of putting out a child safety app, in fact, called Polly's Guardian Angel, that will be a parent-activated alert. What we found is everybody agrees that when a child disappears, time is the enemy. But when you have to go through bureaucracy, getting the word out about that missing child can sometimes take hours, many hours. Right. We're going to do a parent-activated alert that if a parent feels there is a reason to activate that alert, it will get out into the community within moments.
Which is huge, because I know the Amber alert didn't come out until 3 years after Polly went missing. And that there are a lot of people who believe that had that been enacted prior to her being missing, that he would have been arrested when he was pulled over by police that night.
You know all about this. You do understand that.
I know everything.
Sure, and then you understand our passion for getting the word out immediately.
So we're showing...
It will save lives.
And we're showing change. We're proving it every day. And it's because of people like you.
Oh, you're the best.
Mark, I thank you so much. I'm going to be at the Safety Saturday tomorrow. What we're going to do, again, is I want to build trust between law enforcement and the community, okay? Yeah. And a cooperation. There's a lot of parents out there that deal with these things separately.
Yes, they are.
And we need to be sensitive to how different parents deal with it. But we also want to make sure that they're proactive and they're helping in the search of their children, that type of stuff.
That they have knowledge.
Yes, yes. If there was one or two things that you really want to impress on why to come out to this Saturday, what are those two major points?
Well, number one, that we don't want to put the burden of child safety on the shoulders of children. And number two, that if we open a dialogue with our kids and provide them with good information, that they will be able to avoid victimization.
Which is very, very, very important. Listen, I want to thank you again so much for taking the time. I personally have a 13-year-old daughter, and she is safe today because of you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. We'll be back. We'll be back. Well, here they are again. Please help me welcome back Big Mo and the Full Moon Band.
Sometime I hope you were thinking about love as it's come now, not easy to bring on. You've got to show your child that you know what they need. Give it all you have, love. Take it from me, baby. I know you can do it. Loving ain't enough. Loving ain't enough. See all the world that the child knows is you. Be there and love is good, but take care and you. Oh no. Yeah. You've got to do a thing. Maybe a day on the lake. Be proud and hold him head. I know I've been there, baby. Yeah. Loving ain't enough. Sure, you got loving ain't enough. Time I come around and say the same. Give your child all the need. Lord knows I will be the same now. Come on, let's do it. Loving ain't enough. Loving ain't enough. Loving ain't enough, baby.
That's how it's done right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. Listen, tell everybody where you're from. How long you been singing?
I'm from Germany and started singing when I was 12 in a choir way back when.
12 years old. So what would you tell somebody out there aspiring?
When your voice changes, it's not the end of the world.
We love it. Give it up one more time for Big Mo and the Full Moon Band.
Thank you much.
Thank you guys so much. All right, well, listen, thank you to all my guests. Thank you to Gonzalez Jumpers, EasySignsInc.com, Evans Furniture, and Ameritech Industries. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you back here next week.